What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Lab and Legacy, spaces, tools, and techniques to spark the creative flame. Today I'm back in the apparel lab with the MPC Live 2, still working on this MPC stems feature. This week I've been having a lot of fun extracting the drums out of different samples and putting together my own custom drum kit for the beat that I'm making. On top of using the melody to chop up, I'm actually chopping up the drums and making custom kits complete with one-shots and fills. It's been really dope. It's something I've really been enjoying doing this week, and I think I'm just gonna go through a whole bunch of records and just find some really cool drums that stick out a little more with this MPC stems feature. So let me go ahead and show you how it works and show you what I did with this beat. I'm gonna show you the sample I used first. So as you can hear, there's pretty much vocals all over this thing. But I do love the drum track underneath, so being able to kind of snatch out those drums is something I wanted to test out. So let's check out the drums that it pulled out. So as you can hear, some of them are kind of phasey, but as you heard, some of these are really clean, especially this drum roll right here. Super, super clean. So I went ahead and chopped those up, put them on different pads, and let's check that out. Right, chose two different snares, two different kicks, like a ghost kick and a standard kick. And then I got this drum fill, which I actually slowed down using the warp feature. Now, I like the kick and the snare as it was, but the kick didn't really have a whole lot of punch to it. So what I did was I added one of my kicks in here underneath it on a lower layer, and I turned it up to about 35. So you can hear the difference. Big difference. All right, so the drum pattern was something like this. Then I threw in some hi-hats and cymbals to give it some more motion. All right, so here goes the sample chops. So I changed the semitones on it, and I'll play it back for you from the program. Let's go ahead and play that with the drums. All right, next up I had a bass pattern, and the bass is this Sight Soul Bass 1 from Standalone Soul 4. I'm gonna put the link down below if you want this bass and some of the drums that I like to use on my beats. All right, mixing in with the drum pattern, you got this. All right, I think I'm gonna improvise a couple of chimes in there, try to mix it up just a little bit. I got this Fabric XL chime sound. Real quick, if you're getting value out of this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. Don't forget hit the bell notifications. Another thing we do at Lab and Legacy is make custom apparel for producers. This MPC Gang Blackout Black Camo hoodie is something I just made. We sold out of our varsity hoodies last month, so this month's drop is gonna be this black camo hoodie. We also have it in black, so if you're interested in any of the merch, link is in the description down below. Let's get back to the video. All right, so a little bit more on the topic of stems. I think it's interesting, a lot of the conversations out there lately have been about the quality of stems, about it not being super pristine quality compared to what we're used to these days. And it's funny because you see these things happen in sampling technology really since the beginning. I'm sure when the early samplers came out, you know, the 10-bit, the 12-bit samplers, that people said it'll never compete with 2-inch tape, it'll never sound good enough to be on a professional record, and we all see how that went, right? But I've been doing this for a while, since 1997, and I remember when the first time stretch was kind of hitting the scene around 97, 98. Actually, I remember the MPC 2000 XL was, it had time stretch, and I remember it was like a big topic. People were talking about it, and they were like, oh, it sounds terrible. Same kind of thing people were talking about, it'll never make it on a major record. Now, I don't know if anybody used 2000 XL's time stretch on a major record, but I do remember in about 2004, 2005, I remember reading an article about Just Blaze using time stretch to produce Kanye's Touch the Sky. And he sampled a Curtis Mayfield record, and I remember thinking, yeah, it wasn't at that tempo, and it wasn't at that pitch, I don't think. So it was cool to see like a major charting record that used time stretch technology, and that was still pretty much in its early days. And I think what we're seeing with the stems technology is the same thing. And if you ask my opinion, this is a lot more usable product than early time stretch was. Early time stretch was really, really bad. But as you can hear in the results of this video, this wasn't mixed, this wasn't EQ'd or anything, it was fresh out of the sampler. I did use the MPC's filters, but again, these are all tools that are built into it. So it's not like you're digging in your bag of tricks trying to find a whole bunch of ways to make these samples work with the stems. In my opinion, it's super usable. It's a tool that I'm really enjoying. I'm really finding a lot of useful sounds that I'm able to use. The sounds that I've been using have not been like cherry picked or anything like that. I actually just went into a folder that one of my friends sent me a while back, which was a bunch of sampled vinyl. They don't seem to be like the highest quality. Honestly, I probably could have got a better result if I would have found the digitally remastered version of the song, if there is one. So I think using digital remastered versions of samples is probably going to be your best bet, like your highest quality, and you'll probably get even better results than I got out of this one today. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Make sure you drop your opinions in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think of this beat, of the quality of the drums that I was able to extract, and I'd love to hear any recommendations that you have for future videos. And if you stay for the end of this video, you're definitely a real one. I appreciate you. Stay true, stay inspired, keep that flame lit. Till the next video, salute y'all.